NIL, college athletes are making more than some NFL players.
That is so true.
Why go to the league?
So true. You know what?
Does Chicago have better hoopers than New York? Shout out to my Nashville hoopers. Y'all know who y'all are.
New York point guards can't even shoot jump shots.
They get to that rack though.
Okay.
That's what you were doing back in the day? Professor Young, were you a shooter or get to the rack?
I'm more of a...
What's up, Professor? You think Georgia should be number one college football playoffs?
No.
Why?
Because they're not in the Big Ten. You know how I feel about the Big Ten. Nothing but Big Ten love.
OHIO. For the people that don't know, Ohio State, best team in the nation. Ryan Mathis is disagreeing with that comment behind the camera, but...
Who do you want? Who do you want, Ryan?
UGA.
He wants UGA.
Yeah.
Is anybody but Michigan really works for me? I mean, as we know, Michigan is some cheaters. John Harbaugh. Shout out John Harbaugh. Shout out everybody from Michigan, in case anybody from Michigan's watching. We love Michigan, but they did break the rules.
Hey, it's all about the money.
That is true.
The money of college sports.
Speaking of money, should athletes get paid? College athletes?
Absolutely.
Why?
Because they contribute to the bottom line.
Bottom line
sports not of sports of the university.
Paper.
They pay for buildings. They pay for scholarships that are not on the field. That's money, revenue coming in. That's huge. They should get some of that. Yes, they should. Should they be making millions? I don't know. I don't know how much they should be making. I'm not going to get into that. But they should be getting something. And I know a lot of people say, well, they get a free education, and that's true. I get that piece. There's a value to that. No doubt, there's value to that. But the big piece is they go to bowl games, or they play in the NCAA tournament in basketball. And the further they go, and they win these different tournaments, there's checks involved. And these players work hard to provide this financial resource.
It's a job.
For these big universities.
It's a job.
And if you think that the Ohio State, let me get it straight.
OH.
If you think the president of that university doesn't have a revenue line item that says from the athletic department, you're kidding yourself.
Yeah.
So should they be getting a piece of that? Yeah, absolutely.
See, my take on it, I agree with Professor. I believe, as we know, SEC football is probably, coming from a Big Ten fan, it's the best conference in America. But they also produce the most money. I mean, when we look at these stadiums, some of these college stadiums are bigger than NFL stadiums. The fact that players can't get a portion of that, now, that's where the line has to be drawn. And I don't know if that's fair. You say they can get paid, but you want to limit how much they get paid. I don't know where that line can be drawn. How do you feel about that?
Yeah, that's the part I don't know.
Yeah, so
I mean that's the part. I mean, you got what's Prime's son name? Shedeur Sanders. I mean, he's riding around, with, Maybach, right? And he's got a $100,000 watch on his wrist.
Shout out Shedeur.
And he's got all this bling, as you young folks call it. At the end of the day, where's he getting all this money from?
Yeah.
Is he worth all that? Is he worth a Maybach? I don't know.
That's a great topic. Now this is where it comes into influence. Their social media presence, their influence.
Yeah.
Now,
their influence.
When brands can promote with their influence, their audience, the athlete has already done all the work for the brand. They have accomplished the audience, so all they're doing is paying an affiliate.
Yeah, and that's the piece I always forget, and I always have to be reminded of that piece. I have a good friend. He and I talk all the time about this. There's a piece of the social media that I totally forget. There's the TikTok and Instagram, and they're out here promoting products and stuff like that, and they have a huge following. Yeah, I mean, so for example, I think my friend said his son had a friend that plays for Temple football, and he's making money in terms of signing up deals with local businesses.
Yeah,
because they like him, right? He's charismatic. They like him. He plays, but he's good at having people follow him on these different social media platforms. Mm-hmm. So he's making money that way. So he is helping the local businesses. So I think I don't have any issues with that. I just don't know I'm just having a hard time wrapping my head around how much should they make? Should there be limits?
Yeah.
What about the kicker that's on the team?
Right.
That gets nothing.
But at the same time, is a kicker putting as much work in as a quarterback?
But it doesn't really matter. It's a team sport.
Well, at the end of the day, we're playing a game to make money. Am I right or am I wrong? I mean, some people love the game, but they're there to make money. Let's be realistic. I mean, and I don't know if a kicker. Shout out all kickers, but I don't know if a kicker is putting as much work in as a quarterback.
Yeah.
So I mean, but my take is, it presents the point that NIL, college athletes are making more than some NFL players.
That is so true.
Why go
That
to the
is
league?
so true.
Why go to the league?
Yeah,
Like
that's right.
Shador, I don't know however much he's making. I guarantee you it's more than a rookie contract though.
Yeah.
And I mean, it presents the opportunity. Like, do
Yeah.
college athletes go to the league or do they stay?
What about the guy? And I'm going to chop up his name. I know who he is. He plays for North. This is basketball, college basketball.
Armando Bacot?
Yes.
Yeah.
He stayed. What's it? 4 years, right?
I think so. It
Which
might
is
be his fifth.
okay.
COVID year.
Okay.
Yeah.
Which is unusual
Mm-hmm.
for college basketball.
Right.
There are rules on football. You have to stay a certain amount
You
of
gotta be a
years.
junior.
Right. Okay. Basketball is one and done. But he stayed, and now he's making serious money.
Yeah. Yeah.
But he's a smart guy, so maybe he knows his way around that space.
sure.
I don't know.
For sure.
But some of these guys are smart enough where they're making money. There was a guy on I'm not gonna say his name on the Illinois team who left after 1 year, and then when he left, he packed up and got into his Porsche Macan.
Wow.
I mean, wow,
Yeah.
I mean that. How do you even explain that?
It's the new day and age. Now it presents the opportunity. Now, it's trickled down from the professionals to college. Do high school athletes get paid if they have an influence like that? Do you think so? I don't see why not. Ryan's saying no. Well, please present an opinion why they shouldn't.
But here's Ryan. He's riding around here in the Corvette.
So what you saying? He already got it.
So he's already got his.
already there.
He's got his NIL
Ryan
deal.
already got that. Ryan already got that.
I mean, he's already.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm on Martha.
Martin, that's crazy. I am on the calf meal plan. Hey, it's good food. Especially shout out.
There's nothing wrong with Martha. I'm not saying
shout out
anything.
Morehouse cafeteria.
But when you're riding around in the Corvette,
You got a little different privileges than everybody else.
that's right.
That's real.
That's right.
That's
I know.
real.
But yeah, I just don't know how much, who should get it. I mean, it's like college coaches, right? They get these big shoe deals, and that's how they pay their assistant coaches.
Mm-hmm. Speaking of college coaches, Jimbo Fisher's got fired at Texas A&M. This man is getting paid $75 million over 7 years to not coach a single game.
When did he get fired? I didn't hear that.
He got fired. It was this week. It was this week after their loss. They say he'd get paid, I think, at the end of this year, maybe $7 million. Like I said, it's $75 million over 7 years.
What about the Mississippi State coach? He got fired.
I think he died. It was that guy.
He died?
Yeah,
Oh,
I think
I'm
so.
sorry. Well, I didn't know he died. My bad.
Shout out to what the West Coast offense or whatever the offense was. But yeah, no. But seriously, like the fact that this coach is getting paid that much to coach, like I never knew coaching was so valuable. Obviously, it's valuable, but like they're getting paid more than the players. Who's really doing work?
But I got one for you. So we're talking about should athletes be getting, should they get paid, right? But what about this transfer portal? Now I feel something about this transfer portal.
That's true. Now they are restricting that a little bit now.
Are they?
Yeah, I heard they're restricting it because like, as we know, like for Colorado football, I think 90% of their
90%
roster
of this
from
roster
the
was-
transfer portal.
yeah, transfer
and it's
portal.
like, and my favorite team is Memphis college basketball. Shout out Memphis Tigers, Penny Hardaway. That's my favorite team.
Why?
My dad went there.
No, but why?
My dad went there.
But why?
Penny Hardaway, he's a legend. You gotta love Memphis Tigers.
I still don't understand. I still can't
GTG.
comprehend it, but
Go
that's
Tigers,
fine.
go. I'll see you guys in Atlanta next year.
Memphis State, right?
Yeah, Memphis State.
Yeah.
That's the OG.
No, that's,
Anthony Hardaway, legend.
what was his name?
Lil
Lee.
Penny?
His last name was Lee.
Who?
Played for Memphis State.
Have to ask.
Ask your
my
dad. Your dad knows.
Yeah, I wouldn't know. I don't know anything. Maybe that's a older generation question.
Here we go again. But the transfer portal bothers me because, especially, I know it's big in football. Basketball is it's just awful.
Yeah, it's bad.
You
Like,
come in, oh, I'm not
right.
playing, I'm out.
Yeah. Yeah.
And you get to do it what, a couple times?
Yeah. It affects the game. Like
Absolutely.
there are people in college that are 24 years old. Like, and nothing wrong against it, but like that's what blew me. A 24-year-old can play an 18-year-old. Now that's what it is in the NBA. But like in college, that's just crazy. But I mean, it's the name of the game now. So
Well, basketball players in college, a lot of those guys get held back in high school.
Mm.
So when they come into college, they're 19 and 20.
reclassification.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
I
And,
wanted.
and when they leave as a senior, they're like 24, 25 years old.
Yeah.
What's the guy that plays for? My friend's gonna kill me for this forgetting. What's the guy that plays for Miami Heat? He played for Michigan. Now he's for the Heat.
Duncan Robinson.
Yes.
Yeah.
I mean, he's like 30.
Yeah. He. I think he went. He
He's
went
30.
JUCO. He went JUCO D2, D1, and then finally to the
He's
league.
30.
Yeah. And he's only been in the league no more than
Like
4
2 or
seasons?
3 years, and he's 30.
Yeah. That's crazy. But hey, that boy can shoot though.
But he's 30.
That's true. He can shoot that thing though. Who's your favorite NBA team?
On the Bulls, and then the Hawks.
The Hawks. You like Trae Young?
Oh yeah. I like the Hawks. This is a nice young
I like
team.
Trae Young. I love Trae Young. Trae Young's he's a hooper. He's a hooper. Now the Bulls, you lost me.
But you know about Trae Young though, right?
What's that?
When they had what was the coach before? We had this coach. What was it?
McMillan?
Yeah,
Nate
Nate.
McMillan? Yeah, Nate McMillan.
You know they didn't get along. And there
Yeah, I
were
know
a couple
that.
games where they were out in the West Coast and they would get mad at each other,
Mhm.
and he would just flip them off and say, you know what, I'm flying. I literally he
Trae?
he flying was on a private. He'd get a private jet and fly back by himself.
Oh, that's him. Now, what you think about Harden though? Harden, the Clippers are 0-6
This
since
is
the Clippers have joined?
his last tape. This is it.
You think it's it for him?
Yes.
I heard. You see that reporter that went off on him?
Yeah.
Reporter, he went in on him.
Yeah.
Talking about, I wish I had somebody that believed in me like you, but 0-6. It's not looking good for the LA Clippers here.
But I think I like the Hawks. I like the Bulls. I like the Bulls for obvious reasons. I'm from Chicago.
Jordan.
Well, I'm from Chicago. Chicago's the best city for basketball in terms of talent. I mean, hands down.
Over New York?
Over every
Rucker?
Yeah.
New York Legends?
Oh my God! Please,
Florida?
please. What is he doing over there?
Yeah, what's he talking
There's
about?
no argument.
Atlanta?
There's no argument.
Nah.
Jaylen Brown?
There's no argument.
It's gotta-
guys,
controversial.
Guys, you know what?
Does
shut it down.
Chicago have better hoopers than New York? I don't
We
know about
might
that.
as well shut down this production. I'll tell you that.
I think New York has better hoopers than Chicago.
No.
Maybe
Not
I'm
even close.
maybe I'm chatting, but I don't know about
No,
that.
ain't close.
There's a lot of players from Atlanta
You
that's in the
both
NBA
know.
right now.
You both know. In your right mind, Chicago's the best place.
Now I'm not from New York, but I just
mean,
heard a lot
I
of
give
hoopers
y'all Derrick
from New York.
Rose and
He's from Chicago.
yeah, I give y'all Derrick Rose.
Hey, you know where he went to college too?
Hey, yeah. Well, I'm not gonna say.
Go Tigers, go.
I'm not gonna say how that happened, but yeah, okay, that's fine.
Oh wow,
That's fine.
crazy.
What do you think about the new? What they have the new in-season league?
Oh, in-season tournament.
In-season tournament, yeah.
I love it. Draymond Green. Ha. Draymond Green.
A lot of energy there.
Let's talk about Draymond Green,
You like Draymond?
boy.
You like Draymond?
I used to not like Draymond, but Draymond off the court I love him off the court, but on the court I'm starting to like him more. Like his energy. Was he in the
You
was
did
he
it.
was he in the
He's
wrong
rubbed
for
off
what
on
he
you.
did?
That's obvious.
Was he in the wrong for what he did? Draymond Green. Was
What
he
did
in
he
the
do?
wrong? You didn't see him? He
What?
put Rudy Gobert in a chokehold like
Recently?
yes.
I didn't. I didn't
Clay
watch it. I have not seen the
Clay
game.
Thompson's jersey ripped in half, and then Rudy Gobert he touched his neck a little bit, and then Draymond just straight up, come here, and then it was just like, but I love Draymond Green. Shout out Draymond Green, man. Shout out Draymond Green. I don't like the Warriors, I don't like the Dubs, but Draymond Green, yeah.
So what does this have to do with business and NBA association? I'm trying to figure that out now.
You know, sometimes the people just need to have a sit down conversation with us. They need to know a little bit more about us. We're like you guys. We're not.
We're just average
business
Joes.
nerds.
It's just,
Yeah.
We like business. We
Yeah,
love
like,
business.
We love business, but we also love the things you love too, like the hoop. If we play a 1-on-1 in his prime, it's 11-3. 11-3. I'll give him 5.
That's all I can do is laugh.
I'll give him 5. Oh, whoa.
If it was up to 11, I'd spot you 10. It's still. It's just.
That's Deion talking that talk.
No, it's not talk. It's real.
He talking that talk.
It's real.
I don't know about this. We might have to get a little vlog going to Morehouse Archer. Archer Gym handling it. Nah, I'm playing.
So who? Do we have a good lineup?
For
People gonna come on the show.
oh yeah, y'all not ready. We got about 4 guests already scheduled before Christmas break, and then I can't even tell you. You got to keep it
You
in
gonna
the
keep it a
vault.
surprise?
You want to give him a surprise?
You're not gonna tell people?
You want to give him one?
That's
We'll give
up to
him.
you. No, I mean that's up
You
to
wanna
you.
give
I
him
mean, I
one?
think people, because these are goats.
I think we could drop one.
These are goats. These are.
The coach sound is crazy. I think we could drop one.
These are goats, man.
I think we could drop one. We could drop the one for tomorrow.
Now let that one be a surprise.
Let that be a surprise.
You got another 3. Who is it 3 or 4?
It's 3.
It's just 3 now?
Yeah.
Okay. Including the one tomorrow.
No, it's 4, including the one tomorrow. Should I give them like their titles, their job positions?
Yeah, let's do that.
Okay. So for all my IB investment banking folks, we have an investment banker
That's right.
coming on the show. We actually have 2 coming on. For all my people, we actually have a pastor coming on the show, and then we have
What is he going to talk about? Church and state?
yeah.
The separation of church and state?
They're not gonna be ready for that. That episode might actually be a banger. Talking about the church, the finance behind
Yeah.
church. Hey, it's
The
a real
economics-
topic.
the economics of
It's
church
a
are
real
real.
topic. It's a
real.
real topic.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then we got one more I'm keeping the vault, but y'all stay tuned. Anything else you wanna add?
Yeah, man, I'm just enjoying this. This is
I
great.
just love just sitting
I just-
talking to my guy, Mr. Professor Young, aka the GOAT.
What's wrong?
The GOAT.
What's
And
wrong,
Ryan.
No.
Shout out Ryan. Shout out Ryan. Ryan is a part of the team, y'all. There is no this without Ryan.
When you walk in my office, what do you see?
Shout out Ryan. I see.
Goats.
Yeah, I see. He got a picture of Jordan in there.
I got a picture of Jordan. I got a picture of Harold Washington.
Who?
Harold Washington, former mayor of city of Chicago.
Oh, okay.
The first black
Uh-oh.
mayor of city of Chicago, Harold Washington.
Shout out, Mr. Washington.
He's no longer here with us.
Oh, okay. Why we always got? But it's real.
That's
but,
okay.
Yeah,
That's
it's okay.
But he was
I
a
didn't
goat.
know.
He's a goat.
I bet he was.
He's a
I
goat.
bet he was a goat.
The Morehouse brother did a documentary on him.
Really?
If you guys want, yeah, absolutely.
Okay. What's it called?
I think it's called Punch something.
On Netflix?
I can't. No, it's not on Netflix. No, it's a small
Oh.
piece, but it's not.
Oh,
but
okay. That's cool.
I'll let you know next. I'll let the people know next time and
Okay.
about it. Watch it.
Sounds good.
So yeah, I'm trying to go out to Sundance Film Fest
Oh, okay.
because I like the little documentaries and stuff
Yeah.
like that.
That's real. That's real. What's your
That's
favorite
it.
documentary?
Right now, that would be it. Right now,
Oh, really?
that's tops.
Oh, that's top?
Oh yeah,
Okay.
that's
Crypto Crop.
tops. Yeah.
Crypto Crop. But I was gonna say one more thing.
Punch 9.
Punch 9?
I think that's what it is. Now that it comes to my memory. Yeah.
Punch
I
9.
didn't take my Prevagen this morning, so
Here he goes.
I'm a little off.
He gets mad at me for making like these jokes, and then he want to talk about 9.
I didn't take it, you know. I think it's Punch 9.
Punch 9.
I believe it's Punch 9.
We
Yeah.
will-
But you know, Harold Washington actually influenced. Was a major influence on Barack Obama, President Obama.
Really?
Absolutely. Yep. That's one of the reasons
Wow.
why he went to Chicago.
Wow. What state was he out of? Illinois?
Who? Yes.
Senator? That's what I thought.
Yeah.
That's what I thought.
Lived in Chicago.
Yeah.
Best ball players out of Chicago. It's just goats coming out of there. And so you just might as well just give it up. Atlanta,
You can't do that to New York. That's crazy.
Nashville, whatever. New York.
Nashville.
New York
Shout out to
point-
my Nashville Hoopers.
New
Y'all
York,
know
point,
who
New
y'all
York
are.
point guards can't even shoot jump shots.
They get to that rack though.
Okay.
That's what you were doing back in the day. Professor Young, were you a shooter or get to the rack?
I'm more of a shooter.
Okay, I'm
Absolutely.
a shooter too. You know,
Absolutely.
I got too big though,
Yeah,
so I can't shoot anymore. But I'm out there
Well,
looking like
you
Desmond Bain.
gotta get your reps up.
That's true. Just like doing those paper LBOs, those case studies. It's about getting us
But
reps up.
you also, we're also gonna have some people here that are entrepreneurs too
Mm-hmm. On the podcast?
on the podcast.
Oh yeah, we got them lined. Y'all really like second semester when we really turn up. Y'all got to tune in. We got some highly esteemed guests coming on, and hopefully they will have some opportunities for all of you guys as well. But is that all we have today?
I'm good.
I think that's all we have. So LeBron James is the GOAT. Ohio State's the best team in college basketball. New York has some of the best hoopers, and we will see you all in the next one. Peace.
Peace.